Welcome to Electric Liberty Land, episode number 229. And at the top of the show, before I hop into it with Hotep, hopping with the Hoteps, hopping with the Thad, I want to tell you guys about our Patreon. If you're not a member of the Patreon, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, to be perfectly honest. Not only do you get my daily rants, good morning fuckhead, but you also get conspiracy corners. You get early access to interviews like the one that John Nodermatt did with Scott Horton from the Pennsylvania Convention over the weekend. You also get Do Nothing Man episodes. You also get live video to our Pride Facebook group. And as soon as we find another time for it, yes, Drunken Howie stories where Howie Snowden gets really and truly trashed and tries to remember and recite libertarian philosophy. Join that at patreon.com/Lions of Liberty. You can join for as little as $5 a month. And you also get access to our private Facebook group. We've not been zucked yet. We might be the last one standing, the last unzucked libertarian Facebook group. So again, patreon.com/Lions of Liberty. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. We also have a severe discount on Vin Armani's Bitcoin Mystery School, which you can join only if you are in the Lions of Liberty Pride. So hop on that, get on in there, and then message us if you want to be part of that class, which I will be taking along with Mark, Odie, and a bunch of our other Pride members. All right, here we go. Into the shit.
Welcome to Electric Liberty Land, here on the Lions of Liberty podcast, your weekly shot of culture, comedy, and liberty with your host, Brian McWilliams.
What is up out there, guys? Whoa, what an affair going to the California Mises Caucus event in Visalia, California was from start to finish. How's everybody doing out there? Let me tell you, this event, I looked at my maps, right? Because I live in Los Angeles. Now, Los Angeles, per the map, at the time I looked at it anyway, before I committed to going to this event, said 3 hours. So I said to myself, all right, Brian, you could drive 3 hours. That's no problem. You'll listen to some podcasts. Maybe bone up on some Thad Russell podcasts, some Hotep Jesus, and Hotep's Been Told You. Know what you're talking about when you sit down with these fellows at this event. And of course, I wanted to go to this event not only to see Angela McArdle, who I am friends with, not only to see Matthew Butts, who I'm friends with, two of the leaders of the Mises Caucus in California, and doing a feckin', what am I, Bill Burr over here? Yeah, feckin' Mises Caucus. Anyway, doing a fucking great job with it. But as always happens, right? I leave at 2 p.m., and I'm figuring I'm going to record a little Ask Me Anything, which I actually did record it when I got back. That's for our Pride listeners only, so you got to join the Pride to hear that. But I figure I'll do a little Ask Me Anything on the way. Maybe I'll record a little impromptu Do Nothing Man episode, right? Nice, easy drive. Oh, can't wait. Fuck no, man. Holy shit. So I hit the road at 2 o'clock, and immediately it says, instead of the 3 hours I'm expecting, it's going to be 4 hours. I'm like, God damn it. Then I look down as I'm driving. Now it's going to be 4.5 hours. Then it's 4 hours and 40 minutes. It took me 2 hours to get out of Los Angeles in bumper-to-bumper traffic. So, long story short, by the time I get to this event, right, by the time I arrive in beautiful Visalia, California at the Comfort Suites, I am pissed off. I'm tired. I'm a tiny bit tipsy. It's not drunk driving, but I'd stopped to get a beer along the way because I was just losing my mind. But I didn't have time to eat dinner. So I show up and I'm just like, I walk in 20 minutes before Hotep Jesus is supposed to go on. I go to my room. I open up the bottle of whiskey I brought, whack a big cup of that, pour myself another big cup of whiskey, go out, say hi. I sit down. I see the end of the Mises documentary on the lockdowns in Los Angeles, which was really good. Very interesting stuff. Unfortunately, I missed my buddy Adam Choite's short film, so I'm looking forward to seeing that, and I want you guys to check him out too. He's a part of our subscriber base and a member of our Pride. But yeah, man, I tell you, I walked in there, no seats to be had, right? And granted, I'm 20 minutes from the start, but there's no seats, so it's standing room only. And walk outside, met Thaddeus Russell real quick before he went on, before Hotep went up, and then sat down and got a nice little seat. Finally was able to wrangle a chair in the corner, because the way it was set up, I was actually behind the speaking podium. The way it was, every seat was taken throughout the room. And I'd say there were probably about 100 people in there, including Clint from Liberty Lockdown. Clint had driven up from San Diego, I think. And I'll tell you a little funny tidbit about him after I fill you in on some of these speeches. But I'm sitting behind the door, and Larry Sharp's there. You know, I'm kind of just cracking wise. I remember at one point Larry Sharp had talking about male cops. And it was something in response to what Hotep Jesus was talking about. And he's like, what about male cops? And I went, I believe that is a porno, Larry. Got a big laugh, I assure you. But anyway, long story short, I'm just sitting there drinking my whiskey. I have not eaten dinner. And as I said, whiskey was my dinner. I explained it to the gentleman later on. So when we get into the interview portion of this show, I will tell you it is far less of an interview, even though I did take notes during both speeches. And I'll tell you real quick, just a brief breakdown of that. I'm sure the Mises Caucus will try to share their speeches because they both Thaddeus and Hotep, aka Brian Sharp, were both walking around a lot, pacing the room. You know, so the microphone that was sitting there on the desk probably did not capture a lot of it. But I did try to take some notes. However, I did not get to ask many questions based upon the notes that they had brought up or parts of their discussions. As you'll hear, it was like herding cats. And, you know, part of this is my problem because by the time we got around to talking, I was pretty fairly fucked up. And Thaddeus and Hotep were both, they're partaking a little puff. So let's just say it's an interesting conversation. But the good news is you guys get to be flies on the wall. And what's funny is you'll hear me at times try to rein it back in. I'll try to bring it back because what's hilarious is that I guess this is the first time that Thad and Hotep had been together in the same place, right? And I didn't realize that they'd actually grown fairly close and they'd talk on the phone a lot, text a lot. So they were excited to be in the same room together. And you just got me. I'm like Statler and Waldorf, in the peanut gallery. I'm trying to toss jokes in. I'm trying to get comments in. I'm trying to get legitimate questions in, right? And break in. It's like, oh, let's talk about some libertarian philosophy this way. Man, wasn't happening. Wasn't happening until like the end of it. But it was fun as fuck. I'll tell you that much. I had a great time with those guys. And like I said, at the end, I was able to work in some of the questions that I had stemming from their talks, which hopefully we'll be able to share some of the links from the Mises Caucus recordings of those because I was not able to get them myself. And the audio quality on this is going to be a little bit worse than usual because we had our Zoom H6 recorder there, but with three of us in we're kind of like a little vestibule where I had a sofa set up and a chair. We just basically ended up using up the room ambient sound. Even though I had a microphone there, it wasn't like this where it's up to your face. So with three of us, wasn't going to happen. I had two mics, just too hard to do with people kind of tossing remarks back and forth. So without further ado, I'm going to try to jump into this as best possible because I literally just sat there and hit record and was like, we're talking now. So there's not a real starting point here. So yeah, let's just get into it. And I hope you enjoy it. Rare opportunity to enjoy a conversation with myself, Thaddeus Russell, who of course is from the Unregistered podcast, author of Renegade History of the United States, and of course the founder of Renegade University, and Hotep Jesus, one of the most popular, most prominent of the Hotep movement, and co-host of Hotep's Been Told Ya. And where we're coming in here, like I said, I just hit record saying fuck it, is Brian, aka Hotep Jesus, is talking about how he got COVID at CES.
Vegas for CES.
Consumer
Electronics Show.
Okay.
So it was all of China was there.
Okay. Yeah.
And the day I got back, I felt like dead ass weak. Like I couldn't stand up. I had to sit down.
Oh wow.
And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was sick for 2 weeks. I just told Shorty I got the flu. You know what I mean?
When was this? Like back when it started?
January.
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 Got that shit in You worked
January.
You worked
Yeah,
zero.
because they locked it down. Like I used to go to the NAB show, which is in Vegas. It's like a big broadcasting show, like a lot of podcasters, and that was already gone. So yeah, you had to beat that shit.
So I was out there in January, and I had it for 2 weeks, and then I heard about this thing called COVID. And I started putting two and two together, like, they started saying taste. Your taste gets funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I remembered that clearly, like, yo, I couldn't taste shit,
Really?
man.
Yeah.
It was
How
like
long did it
weird
last
taste
for
on
you,
it.
though? So my wife
2
told us,
weeks.
did it last that long? So my wife lost for like 4 days.
I said it was a week. My lady said I had it for 2 weeks.
She's like, I will never forget you bitching for 2 weeks
Yeah,
about this shit.
What was it like?
The first week was just like, you're weak.
Okay.
I didn't have any lung issues. Like,
Okay.
people say you couldn't breathe. I didn't have those problems.
That's good.
But I just felt really weak and like I had the flu. It just felt like I had the flu, like a more severe version of the flu.
Really?
Yeah.
I just remembered like, damn, I haven't been this sick in a while. But I wasn't vomiting. There was no nausea.
That's what I heard. It's just like you don't even have the energy to get up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you don't have no energy.
It just wipes you out.
Right.
Yeah.
So I do this thing where I take warm baths. So I was just taking my warm baths and eating fruit.
Rose
just trying
petals,
to keep myself
fresh milk in the bath.
essential oils we was using, just to take your mind off shit.
Yeah.
And then I was just meditating through the whole shit.
Yeah.
But I still did Hotep's Been Told You.
Did you do? Oh, you never missed a show.
Because I never missed a show during COVID.
You've never missed a show.
No.
Have you? I don't think you've ever missed a show.
I did that show with COVID. If you go look, I look.
I must have
sick as
watched
dog
it.
in that.
There's one show
I
you're
just
just talking
and
super
you just
slow.
You didn't say anything about it. You
I didn't say anything.
Totally hit it.
Just
Damn, dude. Like back in the last. I must have watched it.
because I feel it's embarrassing
That's-
to be Hotep and sick. To me, it's like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you neglected your body.
That's
I was out in fucking.
That's true.
We didn't know.
Vegas. I didn't, but
That's
I was
true.
drinking alcohol and soda. Like
That's not why you got sick.
That is why you get sick. You get
Oh,
sick
for
because of
sure.
lack of immunity.
Oh, for sure, man. I was just in Vegas, so my daughter got sick at daycare.
From drinking?
I was
destroys your
when
immune
you're up
system.
and you're in Vegas,
It's
you're
sugar.
not going to sleep, right? You step up 4 a.m. So you come home, your body's run down. Then my
Yeah.
daughter comes home, she's snotting out. So of course, that's why I got sick.
Yeah.
So this is a podcast now?
This is a podcast.
This is one of those like art podcasts where you just like
That's it.
I like it, and because libertarians are always so buttoned up and like formal and structured, and,
Yeah.
and then they have the worst music. You ever notice that? Like the
Libertarians have music?
Oh
That's
god,
terrible.
they have like death metal and like hardcore punk rock. And, like, I'm like, you fucking guys are gonna go nowhere with that. What do you actually, wait? What does Lions of Liberty have? Your music's not so hot either.
my music? Oh no, Mark's music. My music's fucking kicking, man. My music's like it's
Oh, you have your own music?
I have my Electric Liberty. It's a Wednesday show, right? But I got to check. Remember the Warriors, right? Like that the
movie?
soulful, the movie, right?
Yeah.
So like the black radio host, like the chick, she's like, "Hey, Warriors, watch out." So that's what I went for in my intro. So I got kind of like a funky '70s disco beat, and she's
Okay.
like,
Oh,
"Hey,
good,
welcome
good.
to Electric
See.
Liberty." So that's what I went for.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to my show.
Yeah.
Never.
No, I did. No, I was going to before we got cut off, I was going to say, I did listen to you. I'm pretty sure I listened to you recently.
Do you note how many errors I made?
Who's the other one?
As a historian, man, I'm doing like 10 different stories. He's got to be going through like idiot, wrong, moron, wrong.
What's with the insecurity, man? Ease up. I don't judge.
Oh, I'm so secure. I project insecurity to make you feel better.
Wait, what's the there's Mark and you, and it's the third guy.
And then there's Odie, John Odermatt. He does Finding Freedom now. It used to be Felony Friday. Where you focus
I think I might
on
have listened to him. What's your shows?
Mine's Electric Liberty Land.
Yeah, sorry. I listened to that one. Sorry.
That's
But
fine.
it's not nothing to do with you.
Now, you know what?
I didn't know.
But what's exciting
Yeah.
is that now you have something to look forward to.
True. So what's the theme of your show?
The theme of my show is, it's just, I started the show, it's funny, right? Because what you're talking about with libertarians, right? We have this logical perspective, right? So I started the show, and we're not likable. Like, I do a whole talk, I'm doing a talk like the libertarian, like in California.
I mean, libertarians aren't likable.
Libertarians are not likable.
Not at all.
And I had this talk called Make Liberty Likeable, right?
Terrible.
Because we're so unlikable,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
High logic, low emotion.
Correct.
So my goal of the show, as I started it, was like, I want to make it approachable for people. But then I started doing
Is
it.
that
and I
live?
just started being an
It's like a
asshole.
live video feed?
It's live.
Oh shit. Where is that where is that being broadcast?
Twitter.
This is live on Twitter?
We're live on Twitter.
We're live on Twitter?
as we're recording. I had a moment.
Look everybody, I got a black friend. Look, I got a black
For me to come
friend.
over there now.
Look at me. I got a black
I
friend.
gotta jump on Hotep's lap like fucking Balky Bartokomous in
I'm gonna start
In front
crying.
of
I
strangers.
got a black friend, and now you all know I have a black friend. How much do I owe you?
He owed me some reparations, yo. I'm here to collect the reparations for the black community from Thaddeus.
You're not getting a goddamn nickel out of me. You understand me?
I had a moment.
My people weren't even here. Don't fuck
Wait,
with
hold
me.
on. This is a perfect time to ask this. Do you notice Thad's talking and he's like, hey, you are all intellectuals. He's dressed in the room. He's like, you are
Yeah.
all intellectuals. And then he made a point to look right at you. And I was like, that's racist. Why? He knows he's an
He
intellectual.
looked at me
What?
because that's my intellectual brother.
I know.
No, it's because
it was just.
no.
I was just laughing though because he was like, "You're all intellectuals." Then he was like,
No, because no, bitch. Because it's you. You have said. I'm pretty sure to me, you said I'm not an intellectual. You deny the title.
Did I?
Yeah,
that's his self-hatred for
That's
a rich
why-
kid when he was young.
That sounds like
That's
something I would do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I was mad at you. That's what that was. Oh yeah, I was coming back at you for that.
Oh, that's what that was.
Because I get mad. I get mad when intellectuals claim to not be. Because we got to get rid of that stigma.
You know what it is for me?
It's just a love of ideas. That's all it is. It doesn't mean you're smarter than anybody.
I could feel that.
It doesn't mean you're smarter. It just means you like ideas. That's it.
When I think intellectual, I think higher than me. Like
That's the problem.
Who are the people that can inspire me? Because so few people can actually inspire me.
Yeah.
And that's why I went live right now, because Thaddeus inspired me. He said something. He said, "Yo, this," because we're recording a podcast. What's the name of the podcast?
Electric Liberty Land on the Lions of Liberty podcast.
Boom. So the moment Dad was like, "Yo, this ain't no regular podcast. This is like one of those artsy podcasts where you never know where the conversation is gonna go." So I was like, "Yo, I just had a moment." And I'm just like, I had to record that moment because we here with Dad and we talking some real shit. And I want to make sure y'all check out that podcast when it hit the
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the question, though.
This is epic right here.
On what you just said, though.
It
talking
is.
about
It is.
thinking about
It is
how-
epic. It is. I've never done anything like this.
Well,
This is like when Ali was hanging out with Malcolm X.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Dad, I'm Malcolm X.
This is
in
when
I'm Malcolm X
Bumpy
here.
Johnson was
Whoa!
working with Adam Clayton
Oh,
Powell. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be Bumpy though.
I don't want to be Adam Clayton Powell.
You don't know. I get to be Bumpy. I don't want Adam.
Called Bumpy. Oh, I'm so upset.
You want to be the politician, preacher? Fuck
No,
that shit.
I definitely don't want to be Adam Clayton
But yeah,
Powell.
I've never. This is an amazing moment. This is great, man.
Well, let me ask this
Yeah.
thing. You were talking about, so you're saying, like, you don't want to use the phrase intellectual because it's like above you, but isn't that what kind of guys, like, for example, like the Democrats, right? They always use that, they kind of like give that positioning, right? We're all the
they
science, we're the
dictate it.
intellectuals, right?
They
Follow
dictate
us.
it. It's
Because that, I think, is like a problem.
it's very controlled.
Yeah.
For me, it's about what's uncontrolled.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
to determine who's an intellectual. So what some people might call intellectuals, I don't call an intellectual. An intellectual is somebody that's got to be able to hold my attention.
Mm.
If you can't hold my attention, because I got ADD like a motherfucker, you start talking about some bullshit, I tune the fuck out. But you say some hot shit, and you'll just break the code in my mind and make me listen. That's what Dad do.
Yeah.
He's only like one of a handful of people that I'll ask questions like, "Yo, what's up with this shit?" Every 3 months,
Calls me up.
"Yo, what was that shit you were saying before?"
What's up with that shit? I don't know.
He'll call me up.
Brian, I don't know what you're talking
He'll
about.
call
What do
me
you,
up.
you have to be more specific.
He'll call me up at like midnight your time. You'll be like,
Yeah.
"So Dad, what's up with Chinese communism?" I'll be like, "I don't know." Like,
Yeah. Because I know he know.
No, I sometimes I do, but not always.
Because he got answers.
Well, that's a key thing, too. Knowing what you don't know, right? Think about how many people go out, talk about shit they have no fucking clue about, or just absorb information and don't look into it, right?
Yeah.
In the headline. Knowing what you don't know and trying to seek out that truth. That's something that I think is lost today. Nobody seeks out the truth. They just go along with their
Correct.
narrative. They go along with their bias.
Correct.
How do we combat that shit?
Let me suck your dick for a second.
Oh my God.
It's my podcast.
He's homophobic. He's homophobic. So
Oh
I
my
like to.
God.
I like
Pause,
to.
no homo.
No.
So I like to fuck with him all the time about it. I like to fuck every time because I.
Is that why he's hesitated when I was like, guys, I got the recording shit set up and the porno's on the TV? Is that what you were like? I don't know now.
These fucking Jamaicans, man, they're all homophobic. All my Jamaican friends are all homophobic.
When you hear Farrakhan say the white devil,
It's me.
this is who you talking about.
This is what we're trying to do.
Goddamn,
We've been
goddamn.
trying to seduce your men.
You see? He's saying
We've been
it.
trying to sodomize and seduce your men to emasculate you, right? Isn't that your whole thing?
See? The white devil. I got him right here. Live on
Guilty.
Y'all see it.
Guilty. Wait,
Yes,
don't
see
change
it.
the subject. Wait, I was about to say something to you. What the fuck? What was it? Oh, yeah, I was about to suck your dick. That's right. I remember now. No, listen. No, the idea of sucking dick? No. Oh,
No.
no. No. I'm 100% heterosexual.
I'm not gonna lie, it'd be good for my show.
Did I ever
Hotep
tell you?
Jesus Dick Suck Live by Thaddeus Russell and the Lions Liberty Podcast.
I do have a story about another.
That's my episode headline, by the way.
I do have a story about another Jamaican American friend of mine, which is going to blow you. Did I tell you that story? I told you that story.
How many Jamaican Americans have you sucked dick on?
I was basically almost raped by a student of mine who was a Jamaican American.
Well, that's a compliment.
This white people shit.
That's a compliment.
I got him a little high before this, just so you know. That's why he's doing
a little. A little. You see this, right? I don't got nothing to do with that, dog. I don't got nothing to do with none of that LG. Hotep Jesus filming his own protection.
Because you stopped smoking weed.
She said Hotep Jesus filming for his own protection. Correct. Documenting everything. So if y'all ever hear some shit, y'all know who to blame. I was with Thaddeus Russell, goddammit, the renegade.
Why are you blaming me for everything?
What was you gonna say?
What? Oh, okay. No, fine. So you said those nice things about me.
Yeah.
Okay. About intellectuals and inspiring you. Well, dude, let me tell you, because I don't know if you fully believe me. Like, when I watch you do your shit, especially on Been Told You, like, it's true. I'm just like, here's the test. How much do you tell your girlfriend the next day? Right? That's the ultimate test, right?
I do a couple podcasts, but I tell my wife shit. She listens out the door sometimes, and it's always bad.
Or like your homies or whoever, right? So whoever's close to you personally, like what do you tell them? That's the shit that you like the most, right? That's the most important thing to you. So like I constantly drop in your name. Ask anybody around me. All the RU people just believe me. Ow, that was too hard.
That was very awkward. I'm glad that was caught on video.
No,
Kiss it.
I need hard. Kiss it. No, just don't kiss it.
That was the classic white man, black
just
man.
hit it hard.
Fist bump.
No, I was mad at him. That
missing completely.
No, I was mad.
Moment of awkwardness.
He was mad.
No, I was mad. Shut the fuck up. I was mad at him. I was trying to hurt you, as the white man will do. The devil, you call me the devil. I was like, I was about to praise you, and there you go, like.
It's not my fault.
And then like drug pusher, like as if I like shoved this in your mouth, like.
See, y'all hear how you talking, right? You talking reckless.
See, it's turned on you. It's always your fault, right?
I got Hotep high. I love it.
Yo, Thaddeus Russell killed this tonight. We spoke at this at the Mises Caucus shit.
This dude. Let me tell you.
No, Thaddeus.
All right, go ahead. You can talk about me first, and I'll tell them.
Yo, Thaddeus killed dude.
I was all right.
He was dropping lessons.
I made some mistakes. It's all right.
Hey, man.
You didn't make no mistakes.
Yeah, I did, but that's okay. You didn't. You were flawed. It was crazy.
I made a lot of mistakes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Hey, man, you had a cell phone ring for literally 3.5 minutes in the middle of your talk.
You had some like 90-year-old woman with her cell phone like blaring for like
you
5
minutes.
Kept on talking. You didn't even like skip a beat through that shit.
I was so impressed.
Really?
That was kept on going.
I would have disintegrated from that, and you just were like.
He only stopped when I fucking made a joke about it. And then he's like, fuck, now this guy fucking
Now
up.
I think I do remember.
You didn't even remember
that? It was
that?
ringing for like a minute and a half.
This shit was retarded.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
It was like, welcome to the island.
It was because she couldn't figure out, because she was 80 years old, so she couldn't figure out her phone. She couldn't stop it. So it was like.
Was it the chick with the dog with the diaper?
No, it was an old lady. It was an old
woman. Must have been locked in whatever I was saying at the moment.
But yeah.
I told you I got ADD, yo.
But no, you fucking killed it, man. No, look, you addressed the problem the Libertarian Party has, which is branding and marketing, man.
And
that's what I want to talk to you about.
Courage in being who you are,
right?
Which is like that's the Mises Caucus whole thing, right?
Yeah. Well, principles, man.
I mean,
that's
what you guys have been telling us. But.
And principle. That's the thing. That's I've been harping on the same shit for fucking years, man.
Yeah.
You got to be principled. You got to be consistent, and you got to be inspiring too.
You got to be principally unprincipled.
Well,
and also,
if you stick to your principles 100%, then you're always going to get caught in a fucking trap where you're going to be like, well, fuck, I can't defend that.
See, principles need calibration.
Yeah.
Principles are created for the times.
That's fucking.
People always look at principles, but don't operate like black people. We still operating like it's motherfucking 1950 out here, marching and the protesting and shit.
True.
Oh, that dumb shit.
True.
Right? They haven't calibrated with the times. And that's on purpose. That's control. We know that.
Yep.
Right.
But that's the problem with the black community. You have to calibrate, because what Jason Whitlock said in my interview, he said, name something that's created more black millionaires than the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Like, my brain stunned, like,
Right.
oh, shit.
I remember this.
Because 53.
I remember this. Wait, what did he say?
53 players on a team.
There was none. It was just the NFL.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Not even entertainment?
Not even entertainment. Because when you think about the numbers of $1 million contracts,
right.
you figure you got 50-something
Right.
people
You got
on
53 people on a team. The veteran minimum now is like 650,000.
And they're all millionaires.
Yeah, you play 2 years.
If you just say, let's just say the starting lineup of each team.
Right.
12 times however many teams, 32 or whatever they got.
Right.
It's a lot of fucking millionaires. And then every year there's a new...
Yeah. The NFL is huge.
And then you factor in the
right?
endorsement money.
Yeah.
That's what I be saying. Like, I really don't think the black community needs no fucking handouts. And that's why I said, I wanted a fucking racist dictator to come in the White House, and we got one. Fucking Trump. I loved it. It was the best thing that ever fucking happened.
You think he's racist?
Well, no, but that's what they called him.
I was going to push you back on that.
That's what they called him, right?
Yeah.
But that's what we needed to, like, kind of awaken and make you, like, focus. Like, get your shit together. What if they don't give you no fucking handouts? Mm-hmm. So I wanted somebody to come and say, yo, no handouts for these niggas.
Teach them mutual fucking aid. That's
exactly.
You need to be getting up on Black Twitter, and it's a black tradition, goddamn. TRM Howard, you know about this, dude?
Who?
TRM Howard.
Is that your rap name?
There's a whole book. There's a whole book. This Hotep Nation.
Mm-hmm.
TRM Howard. There's a whole book about him written by a great historian named David Beto.
Yo, y'all gonna have to catch the exclusive podcast later. We out. We about to get in some deep shit. I'll holler at y'all.
Exclusive. I didn't want to give them this. I know. I get it.
No, he says for your podcast or my podcast right now.
No, you want to
This is the last gem we give.
You want to put this behind the paywall? Go ahead. I don't care.
No,
that's your
business.
business.
Give him this last gem. Give him this last gem, and we out.
TRM Howard, black man, doctor, Jim Crow, Louisiana. I want to say either Mississippi or Louisiana. Deep fucking South. Jim Crow, 50s, 60s. Doctor. Ran a mutual aid society for black people in Jim Crow fucking Mississippi that provided everything. Loans, grants, housing help, jobs, health care, health insurance, life insurance, a jobs network, right? Like, excuse me, defense. Every man, because it was Mississippi, even though they were black, had a fucking rifle. Because there were no gun control laws at all. Of course, in the 1950s, Mississippi, even for the Negroes, right? So the Negroes had guns. This is what people don't understand. Basically, every black person in the fucking Deep South in Jim Crow had a goddamn, not just a shotgun, but a pistol too.
They had a gat.
Yeah. Many of them have.
That just sounds like the truth. Like,
in fact, I'm right. Hold up. I'm sorry. Right now, I'm remembering. TRM Howard had a security hold detail, like Fruit of Islam shit, like back, but it was simply business. It was simply like, we're protecting each other's economic, material interests, right? And we're going to take care of each other in that way.
Well, dude,
and he trained he's a doctor. And he's training black boys, who like probably 10% literacy or some shit, making them doctors, right? Tell me that's not the model for black politics right now.
That's Hotep Nation.
I know it is.
You know how many people we put on their feet?
That's why I like it. That's what I'm saying.
You know how many people we put on their feet?
Oh,
yeah. We put a lot of people on their feet.
Really?
We've put a lot of people on their feet.
Are you serious?
Chad. Hotep Nation's put a lot of people.
You call me Chad.
Dad.
You're confusing me with Lemoyne. That's all right.
Damn, I just called Dad, Chad. Yo, Chad, you should feel, if Chad's watching this or when you watch this, Chad, you should feel special. I just called him.
Oh, it's all right, Jamal. Whatever.
Hey, yo, he violated.
Wait, were we about to slander
Dad?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, no, you put people on their feet.
Yo, we put people on their feet.
What do you mean? Like financially.
Yes.
For real?
Without giving them money.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Right.
That's organizing support. I remember when we had a brother launch a new brand, and we just mobilized everybody around the brand and had everybody pumping that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
He's an author right now. Published 3 books. Like, yeah, we've put...
You need to... Why aren't you marketing that?
That's the president of Hotep Nation.
Oh, who?
Dope dude.
Oh, Doe.
We a network. We a team. We operate like a mutual aid society. So when you say this, I'm like, oh, that's the shit we be doing.
But you need to...
Why you think I'm in tech?
Can I make a suggestion?
What makes somebody a boss?
Can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
Put that fucking story out there.
No.
What?
No.
That should be your lead story.
No.
Are you not? Why?
Well, because he's the head of Hotep Nation.
What Tupac said?
I don't know.
First they put you on the news, then it's... What do you say? Basically he's saying like...
Well, hold on,
you see your face on that newspaper, you drawing heat. That's the black community's biggest problem. They too fucking loud.
Wait, you think they're going to come after you if you...
It's not about that. It's being too loud. Do what you do. By the time they realize you've already built the empire would have been built.
Well, I feel like...
People keep announcing the empire they built. I
agree with you there. Like, every time I see some announcement about the first black ass or the first black girl, I'm like, to people that aren't assholes, you're like, okay, yeah. I would expect that to be the case, right? And if the more you fetishize it, the more you infantilize it, right?
What?
Because it's also...
Fetishize what?
Fetishize, for example, like the first black NFL coach, the first black astronaut, the first black whatever, right? You make a big deal of it. And for me, I read that shit. Or the first women, whatever. And I read it and I go, I would expect this.
Yeah.
We're adults. Of course this is happening.
Yeah.
Right? And then to blow it up, it just makes you go,
right.
Okay, who are you doing this for? It's just it's infantilizing. It's a fucking participation award. It's insulting.
The precise form I used the term patronizing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's patronizing
and pandering.
It's a participation.
It's treating black people like children.
Exactly.
Here's what it really is.
You should expect black people to do this shit.
Do a normal.
Why would you not expect them to do this shit?
The award isn't for black people.
It's for the whites.
It's for them.
Fucking A, man. No, exactly.
It's them saying we finally stopped being so racist that these people are allowed to have this opportunity to be recognized.
And it's saying, I have a black friend, just like I was.
Yeah. What I was going to say is this, Dad. We're just going to pop up with a pyramid in the motherfucking middle of the Mojave Desert. So when you see Hotep Nation walking out the pyramid, you're going to know what time it is. Killers move in silence.
Ooh. Is this an exclusive? Can I announce that the pyramid? Can I announce the pyramid being built by Hotep Nation as an exclusive on my
Killers
podcast?
move in silence.
The Lions of Liberty podcast.
So like, people, they talk about marketing, right? Like marketing.
See, okay.
What do I market? I don't market Hotep Nation. Hotep Nation markets itself. I market tech companies, power, infrastructure.
All right. I mean,
well, look, man. I'll tell you. I came to follow you because of the way in which you view the world, the way in which you.
I've given away.
That's why
I've provided more jobs this year than Joe Biden did for the black community.
No shit. No, man. I fucking love your Twitter feed. I follow a ton of Hoteps now. Like I followed you, and that led me down the path. And I was like, man, these fucking guys are real motherfuckers, man. I love how you.
I appreciate that.
Isn't that the goddamn best feeling to give someone a wage?
Exclusive coming soon. You say give somebody a wage.
Isn't that the best feeling?
It's the best feeling
to give someone money. We just got to that point where we're now paying people.
We are at a very low rate. In the Philippines.
We're still like below market.
One here though.
But we're just starting to pay people like real money now, and it just feels so good.
We just feels great. We just start paying,
especially when you pay the right people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some kid who like volunteered for you for 6 months, and
dude, that's what
Which I have an army of. I have an army of those.
Yes.
And I fucking will take a bullet for them.
Did you name them yet?
And what do you mean?
Oh, you gotta call them something like that. You have an army. I mean, what do you name them?
The Thaddeus, that gets into
Russellites.
Cheesyville.
The T-Rads.
Hoteps.
T-Rads.
I don't need a nation. I'm good.
Hoteps.
You're
Dad
marketing
is
branding. Don't
Hotep.
let him steal your branding.
Dad's Hotep. He's one of us.
I'm not.
Yes, you is. You Hotep by default.
70%.
What is Hotep? Let's test your knowledge. You watch the show. What is Hotep?
How much do you want me to boil it down? Because I could give you a whole dissertation.
I'm trying to remember that because I listened to you on his show and on Dave's show, and now I'm trying to remember exactly what fucking Hotep is since I'm talking.
Elevator pitch.
I know exactly what it is. I could give you an 8-second. I could give you an 8-hour. What do you want?
I'll sum it down. Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
8 seconds?
Not that angry black man.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling you want me to distill it in such a way that will demonstrate that I have complete mastery of this.
Yes.
So I will distill it to.
You got 30 seconds.
I will distill it to
60 seconds.
I will distill it to
60.
How about 2 motherfucking
Generous.
words?
That's too generous.
How about 2 words?
Okay.
I think I could do that.
Okay. Damn. That's
this is an interesting challenge. 2 words. We work in marketing and branding, man. If you can do it in 2 words, that's fucking impressive. Let's go, Dad.
And I just changed my mind about the second word. I have an even better one. So
I'm interested. I want to know what the first word is.
So
A little bit more.
I was going to say something, and then I realized that was good, but not good enough. So what?
Water.
Water. Yeah. Self mastery.
That's good. That's good, man.
Yes. Did I do it? Did I do it? Yes. You like it?
He gets it. He gets it.
I was gonna say at first self-reliance, which is good, but not quite, because you're more aggressive. Like you want mastery.
Yes.
Of everything, your body.
Yes.
That's your thing about health.
Yes.
You want mastery of your economic life, which you harp on a lot.
Yes.
You want mastery of your family.
Yes.
Because you want to reintroduce masculinity.
You ever seen
You want to reintroduce masculinity, right? Mastery of the family.
Yeah.
That's more your tip than mine, but that's fine. But that's
wait, hold on.
What's the 10 Hotep commandments? Have you ever seen those?
Wait. Hold on. I'm cutting this off. It's my podcast. I'm cutting you both off.
I'm going to show you how accurate you are. It's scaring me.
I read them a long time
ago. I'm not doing the Hotep commandments. I need to get into this shit. Hold on. You're talking about the family.
No, you should have.
You guys disagree.
We're gonna let you do your interview. But first, let me show you.
I want to hear
the 10 Hotep commandments,
and then we'll do your thing. I promise.
Well, I'm going to have him on the show. This will all be buttering.
But I want to hear him real quick. It'll take you just a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am independent and self-sufficient. Is number 1.
I read this.
Number 2. I am not one for excuses. 3. I am eating to live, not living to eat. 4. I am completely and totally present. 5. I am an explorer of my soul. 6. I am a speaker of joy. Hope that's been told you. And short with my tongue. 7. I am a speaker of truth. 8. I am a servant to the elderly and the youth. 9. I am a servant to my community. 10. I am a master of law and finance.
Master.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you said. You said 10. And when I wrote these out, 10 was like that defining piece.
Yeah.
Because people like to dodge that shit.
Yeah.
And act like that shit not supposed to exist.
Yeah. Yep.
No, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's
the main one.
That's
That's the hard one.
Yeah,
that's the hard one.
That's the main one.
Exactly.
And that's why they dodge it.
If you're not mastering your finance, how are you going to be master? And law.
Yeah.
How are you going to be
In order to master your finance and law, you got to master yourself.
And check out, think about the word mastery. Self mastery.
Yes.
The master, black men.
Yeah.
Hotep Nation, black men.
Yeah.
An organization founded by black men, about black men.
Yeah.
Where's the master now? He's inside you.
He's inside you.
Boom. Self mastery.
Correct.
So I love Dad
gets it.
Those 10 commandments, or those 10, what do you call them? Commandments, laws?
10 Hotep commandments.
Those commandments should apply
I've been studying you for 3 years.
Everybody across the board, right?
You get it.
I've been studying you for 3 years.
Well, dude, that's
the fact that he says self-mastery.
I'm not kidding you. I've been studying you for 3 years.
Fine.
Studying you.
Exactly.
This is the beauty of Hotep,
you couldn't hit a nail. Like he hit a nail with a what do you call it? The toothpick.
He hit a nail with a
shit.
toothpick with that.
Oh shit!
I don't think that's a phrase, but I'll take it.
I just made it up just now.
It's a point. It's a concept. I get it. Yeah. The
But no,
precision.
precision.
Yeah.
But Brian, those commandments, man, those are like, it's like the Libertarian Party, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look at what we're preaching. I mean, you hit on this and you hit on this. We're preaching shit. A lot of logic, a lot of IQ, right? High intellectualism, but no emotion.
Yeah.
And no, and I've been telling people this, you need to have some
affect is a good word.
Yeah, and no affect. And also no, like, you look at religious fervor, right? Like, people getting behind something, to believe in something. You got that. Those fucking commands, those are shit. It's kind of like, like, people rally behind Jordan Peterson, right? Because it's simple shit, but that shit will get your life on track. It'll make you a better person. You got that with those, and we need that in the Libertarian Party.
Here's the thing. Even when people don't have a religion, they have a religion.
Well, obviously, yeah, man.
And the religion is your culture. What do they always say? Do you do this religiously? It's a ritual. It's a habit.
It's an unquestioned.
Mm-hmm.
It's unquestioned. That's what makes it cultural.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
That's a great point. Yep,
yeah,
exactly.
And it's
exactly what
the weed kicked.
I was worried about.
Well, drink more alcohol, then even it out.
I was like, should I offer this? I think it's good.
Drink the booze to even it out, then. Man.
Wow, really? All right.
Yeah.
You haven't
Let's take it higher.
because you haven't smoked weed in like 2 months, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a quick moment to thank our sponsor while Hotep Jesus masters his domain. And that is Zippix, Zippix, toothpicks.com. And you can use promo code ROAR to get 10% off your first order. And these guys are fantastic if you are a smoker, not a weed smoker per se, but a regular smoker if you're a vapor, or if you're just somebody that is looking to get that hand-to-mouth feel, get that little nicotine buzz. These guys are for you. Not only do they have nicotine-infused toothpicks in 2 milligrams to 3 milligrams, but also they've got the B12 energy-infused ones. And yes, I was chewing them on my way back from Visalia, trying to nurse this hangover, man. It was brutal, but those toothpicks really helped me out. That and a little Taco Bell got me home safe and sound. And again, these things have been around for a while now. They are FDA registered. They are created in a lab. They are high quality, and they will, without a doubt, be a hit if you bring them to the bar, if you're using them at a party. Trust me, I know everybody will be like, what the fuck is that? And I want one. Check them out. Use promo code ROAR, ROAR, at Zippix, Zippix, toothpicks.com.
I quit.
So this will fuck you up, yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like I got off the plane
You
today.
quit? Oh,
I quit. I quit. Like
you were like permanently?
no, like
Okay.
Just for a little bit.
I'm a social smoker.
Okay.
So I'm always home, so I don't smoke when I'm home.
Okay.
When I go out, if you got that dank, like, light it up. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm a social smoker.
I don't know if I could do that.
I had to. I told you, my chest score went down.
I know.
And was like,
I
no,
know.
this
I don't
is
have the
not good.
discipline yet. I need it badly.
All right. Don't worry. I got questions for you guys.
All right.
Oh, religions. I was talking about religions.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's the religiosity of your life. That is your religion.
Yeah, but how do we... How?
So when people say politics is not a religion, yes, the fuck it is.
Of course it is.
It's a fucking religion.
It's a bunch of faith and belief.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Unquestioned assumptions.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a relief. I mean, what it is your life. They always say rituals. What are your rituals? Some people's rituals are matrix based. You have some people, they come home, they have to turn on the TV. They can't be in their own house unless the TV on.
I know.
They need background
I know.
noise.
Yeah,
Shit
something
like
to
that.
make
So
you feel like you're
common.
not alone.
That's so common.
Yeah.
For, like, working class people of all colors.
Right.
They all do that. They just watch
Fuck
TV.
those people.
They have TVs on like in the background all day.
Right.
It freaks me out. Yeah.
That's their ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
It's really scary.
That's scary. Like when people talk about, oh, this happened in the news, that in the news. That to me is fucking scary.
Well, it's being alone with your thoughts,
That
right?
you're rich. You're not alone with your thoughts. You're alone with
that's the problem.
That's the
they're,
thing. Is
they're
people are
avoiding
scared
it.
of
They're
being
right, they're
alone with their
avoiding
own
that.
thoughts,
That's the
right?
point. He's-
Yeah.
You'd rather be fed.
And they never discover self.
Right, exactly.
Right.
They can't even come to terms with self.
I
Right.
know.
The id is under complete control.
I play music a lot, which is not as bad, but it's similar, right? I think.
I feel like
I mean, it can be.
It depends on the mood.
It depends
right?
on the music.
If I'm writing,
It's not programming. The shit coming out the TV is called TV programming.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's running.
Well, but
goddamn
but the music's still distracting.
Fauci juice commercials all day.
Yeah, but it's still distracting me from my inner work.
It might bring you towards it.
Well, that's true. Sometimes it does.
I listened to Eminem. I almost lost a job one day.
Because you liked Eminem.
No, I was listening to his shit by the time I got to work, I was just pissed at my boss.
Oh yeah, I heard that story.
You heard that story?
I think so. Yeah. You were mad. You got mad because you got fired up from Eminem.
Yeah, I was all fired up. That shit affects you.
White boy got you mad.
The white boy got me mad. It's like, man, this kiss my ass. I got to work. Chest was puffed all the way
I'll
out.
cut your wife's head off too.
Word. I was all fucked up.
Pissed on her neck.
well, hold on. No, I gotta get back to the main point.
Okay.
I think you guys are high as fuck, which is making this entertaining.
I'm
This is
not high.
very entertaining, by the way. Thank you.
I know you are.
See, by the way,
I'm high, but less than you.
message to you guys at home. You always suck people in with a promise of a 15-minute conversation, but you know when people get talking, it always fucking turns into an hour. But let's get back to
Give me the weed.
the
You're
religion.
gonna get too
right?
high.
How do we
I need
do
to
like?
protect you.
You're talking about you read
Jesus has
Mises.
self-mastery.
You're in like I think
Yeah.
like I was talking to you.
Okay.
No, trust me.
Do it.
I've been smoking.
I know.
Been smoking.
Yeah, but you're real high though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm high, but I ain't
He's
high.
not for legal purposes. He's not.
Go ahead.
No,
Do whatever you want.
We were talking about before you came in, Dad.
I appreciate you trying to be massive.
Wow. that was a little paternalistic.
Yeah, that was
It
paternalistic,
was.
man.
It was. I was looking out for you. Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Because I don't know if you people can take care of yourselves.
Check your white supremacy, goddammit.
What,
Check
people,
it where?
people in fucking Hawaiian shirts? He's the one non-fat one. He's the one that can take care of himself.
This isn't Hawaiian. This is Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not Hawaiian. It's more, that's actually French.
I didn't. I should take a picture of Thad right now and tell you he's talking about the high fashion sense. I should take a picture to post with this podcast, so they can see you talking about fashion and you see what he's fucking wearing.
I'm looking good.
I gotta fix.
I'm not saying you're not looking great.
You gotta get you right.
What's wrong with this?
Well, your sleeves
white.
aren't good buttons.
It's too white.
It's too
It
white.
was a little white. It was a
too white.
little white. Yeah, no, I know.
Right.
I was worried about that. Yeah, it's good, but it's white.
Can you button
It's
the sleeves?
perfect,
But it's
The
white.
sleeves.
but it's white.
No, I feel you. No. I know. I was.
You get
worried.
what I'm saying?
I completely do. and
For
I was-
me, like just
No,
from what I'm saying.
let's do it. I was debating it because I knew it was. Yeah.
See, Thad, this is why I wear my blackest shoes. They're very bright colored. I heard
I was
that black
actually-
people love bright
I was
colors.
gonna rock my Adidas NMDs, which
We just need more colors.
and color.
Because you were standing up there talking about colors and
Colors.
wasn't wearing colors.
Yeah, but see, I'm not. I don't. My skin tone.
See, he don't get it.
No, it's not good for colors.
What are you
This
talking
is
about?
black people
Oh, here
look
you
good in
go.
colors. I don't.
Black people look good in everything, so you can't say.
Well, they
that.
look good in bright
Even
colors.
in white people shit, they look good.
True, but they especially look good in bright colors. That's like the
You
main.
know, I
That's like
don't-
the main
you know,
advantage you
I'll
have.
challenge you on that. I don't think black
But
people look good.
y'all get colored tattoos though better.
I look like shit in bright. Like in that shirt, I would look ridiculous.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I
you
would.
look fly in this. This shirt is so fly.
Well, let's do it right
anybody
now.
can put this on.
Maybe.
Let's go.
Maybe.
Switch them up.
It's got blue in it, so anything that's got blue, I'll be good in.
Can we switch it up? Let's do it. Right now.
He doesn't want to
Switch
wear
it
this.
I'm not putting.
He's
that
never
flannel
gonna put this on.
There's no way.
No
you're
way.
gonna get that flannel on me.
The whiteness.
Too big.
Caucasian.
The
It's
whiteness
just-
is too intense.
Oh no.
But some brothers do this.
Oh yeah.
Do this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And they remain black. It's
Correct.
Not,
Oh, their blackness is definitely in check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not that white.
No.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you think black people are good if they wear, let's say, the blazer, no tie, button collar
That's cracker
shirt?
shit.
I think it looks terrible.
It's cracker shit.
I don't think it looks good on black people. Like you talked about, man, how you rejected
Wait, say
wearing
it again.
fucking-
Say it again. Blazer.
So,
What?
like, like white guys can get away. Like, look, if I put a blazer on with jeans,
Yeah.
collared shirt, no
You look
tie.
corporate as shit.
Like corporate, or maybe like quasi casual, right?
Yeah.
If a black guy put that on, I don't think it would look good. I think black guys look either better buttoned up because you're like
yes.
all the way
owning
done
that
up.
shit,
Totally.
right? It's got to be
It's gotta
fucking
be head to toe.
You either own
Totally
it,
buttoned up,
you
yeah.
own it, or you fucking reject it.
Yeah.
It doesn't
You
look
can't-
like the casual tie doesn't work for black people.
cannot pull off casual for black people. That's why I always
Business
go
casual.
super casual.
You know what I mean?
Black people can't pull off what?
Not business casual.
Business casual.
Oh, business casual?
Black people pull off casual, but
It
in
looks tacky.
any other race.
It looks tacky. Like even me, like if I'm gonna go white man,
that's interesting.
I gotta go full white man.
Oh, by the way, hold on,
You
wait.
can't just
That's
half-ass it.
interesting.
You
Black,
look broke.
so, hold on, let's talk about it. Black people lead culture, right?
That's
Your
interesting. That's
blazer doesn't match it.
Wow, that's interesting. I never thought about that. Okay.
This is like hurting cat.
Wearing a
Hold on.
blazer and a jersey.
Hold on.
Yeah, right.
Dad,
And jeans.
Right.
Dad, Brian, hold on, this. So you said something. I know, you said something. You said we need to abandon woke as a term, right?
Yeah, because no one uses it.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, fucking Hotep Jesus right here. Black people lead culture.
Yeah.
What should we fucking call woke, man? Lead this shit. What do you think?
Well, what is it?
I mean, it's so like
I knew this would be a good question.
the academic term basically is identity. Like the precise academic clinical term is identity politics. But
Yeah.
that's boring. So we need a what do you call it? Like a
Identity
nickname.
politics.
We need like a sexier nickname for it.
That's the thing. What, like,
For
what's,
identity?
Well, what do white?
what's
what
something,
do-
what's
what-
something
To give
contains...
it to them or for
What-
our use?
No, for our usage, right? Because
Well-
he's saying that nobody on the left uses woke. It's only like conservative.
When we talk publicly,
What
Yeah.
can
and we
conveys?
use the word woke, we look like right wing idiots.
Might as well
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say identity politics.
Because they don't ever use that word ever.
Yeah, so
like they
what's
used it once like 10 years ago and we kept using it.
Glomming on. It's
You
like
know what
it's
I
like a
mean? Yeah.
buzzword to
And
get
it's
more
old
clicks
and
on your
tacky.
right
Yeah.
wing.
They don't use
It's,
it.
yeah, it's in the past.
So it just we look like boomers. We sound like boomers.
Yeah. You look like
Seriously,
boomers,
it's
yeah.
that kind of shit.
So
We're like,
what's a good?
well, what I'm trying to think. What
does
do they
wokeism
call it?
Evoke like. Well, they call it. I mean, I don't
What
know.
do they call it?
I would say they call it
Well, critical theory is the other thing.
critical race theory, but
Which is I don't like using that.
well, they call it
that's not all
not
bad.
equality.
By the way,
what do they use now? The
critical
phrase?
race theory, by the way, is
Written
not
by
all
the black
bad.
man or by the black woman.
It's not all bad.
written by the black man or the black woman. Because it's two founders.
Kim
Allegedly.
Crenshaw is the founder of it.
I don't know. It's another dude. It's a black dude that is the predecessor. His shit is it's not too bad.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, she's later.
This is interesting because she is
Because I wrote a whole critique on his.
wow.
Yeah.
Because she is totally accepted as the founder of it.
That's correct.
Okay, so who's this dude?
She's who's getting credit for it.
Right, who's this dude?
I can't remember the name. It's cited in the HotepNation.com
No shit.
article. Yeah,
So
it's
she-
cited.
So wow.
And he has like these commandments or tenets or whatever. Yeah.
So
Well, they use what equity, right?
And he
They use equity.
predates her, but it's
So
not
it's
just him. It's like 3 individuals that they're giving credit to.
Who preceded Crenshaw?
Oh,
What year has she come to power?
Exactly when I was in grad school, right there at Columbia.
90s?
We were there this early 90s, yeah.
90s.
Yeah, 91 I think was her big article.
Yeah, this is going back to
That was my first year at Columbia. We were there at the same time. Yeah, exact same time. She was in law school. I was in history. But she was blowing up then, and everybody knew about her, and yeah, she was the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the queen of that shit.
The 90s was when like black academics like became superstars, and every major university and college with money went into bidding wars over every black superstar faculty. So the best, by far the best paid professors in the humanities and social sciences are black, by far, because they were like, you are if you're good and black and in the academy,
well, that's an oxymoron.
there's like 20 of them, right? So they're worth their weight in gold. There's just tiny number of black PhDs, right?
Yeah.
But so those people they are like the fanciest ass, like they're like the leaders of Black Twitter, by the
Paper on the
way.
wall Negroes. Yeah.
They're the leaders of
They
Black
are the
Twitter.
leaders of. They're
Like
not
Imani-
the leaders of Black Twitter.
Well,
I
they're
gotta correct the caucasity on that.
actually, you're right.
Because that's not.
No,
Black
you're right.
Twitter.
Black Twitter is actually working class. It's not really.
Yeah,
it's not really
correct. It's-
academics.
no.
You're right. It's working class people.
That academics tried to culturally appropriate
No, you're right.
and stay claim.
No, you're right.
being
Black Twitter's like from the streets.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
It is. You're right.
And they be looking at some of this shit like.
Well, man, let me ask a little bit about Hotep Nation. It's obviously, man. I mean, you see libertarians, and you said the fucking future, man. And I was fucking angel. I'm like, I fucking
Damn.
think that Hotep and libertarians are the fucking same.
You broke the battery. You ran out the battery. You
Whooped its ass.
Hey,
But no,
black people gonna tear some shit up, man. I smoked the shit out that
but man, you're fucking rising up. Like you're becoming a fucking superstar. Is Hotep spreading? Like, do you like your message resonates with fucking me? I'm like 40 fucking year old white dude. Is your message resonating? Like, you think that shit's spreading? Like, people are waking up to this shit that they're being conned, abused, fucking spoon fed by the government? They need to wake the fuck up.
Fuck them.
Well, fuck them indeed. But I'm asking, it seems like you got a big following, man. I mean, that individualism, like you said, like the commandments, that shit resonates. It's like Jordan Peterson, inspired a generation of white supremacists, according to the left. But you're fucking doing the same shit. You're fucking Jordan Peterson for black nation.
I'm the Jordan Peterson for the black nation.
Dude, I'm fucking saying it. Because what you're saying, I shit you not, dude. What you're saying, it's. Am I wrong?
I'm 50% on that.
Right.
Look, I'm not saying as far as
I get
what
it.
he stands for.
I get it. It's just funny as shit.
No, but
principles, exactly.
Well,
but it's the principles, right? It's simple principles, but man, it's getting your self ownership back, getting your shit together, fucking knowing what you're worth, going out there doing it, standing up, and that's what you fucking guys are doing. I stand by my statement.
I'm just thinking about all the different.
Hotep Jesus. He is Jordan Peterson for black people.
Stand
you heard it right here. I'm making t-shirts.
Exactly.
Because I can't stand him. I can't stand him. You know what, George? You know what?
I am drunk, by the way, but I stand by it. I stand by it.
Okay. All right. My first take on that is Jordan Peterson is basically preaching to beta boys.
He is. I agree. But hold on. Let me respond to that.
Brian,
Let me respond to that. Hold on to that. No.
I know you've been drinking, but you got to let your guest finish.
All right, go, Thad, go.
He just dropped the bomb.
Go, Thad, go.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I got a response, man. I got a response fucking locked and ready, man. Let's go.
Jordan Peterson's audience is beta boys.
For the record, Hotep Jesus does not know this guy that's speaking.
What did I do? What did I do?
Are you worried you're going to get canceled because of this?
I don't want to get canceled.
What did I say?
You about to come at the whole...
What?
Oh my... Do you realize what you just said?
No, what did I just say?
You said
Oh, shit.
Jordan Peterson
Yeah?
mixed content for beta boys.
Oh, yeah, of course.
This is gonna be great. It's gonna blow my podcast up. It's gonna ruin your career.
Of course he does. Of course he does. Wait, why is that even controversial?
I agree with you.
Yeah,
It's
why are
not.
you tripping on that?
It's not. It's
Like-
the fact that you said
Well, it is fucking true though. And then, I mean,
He does. Think about it.
not wrong.
Clean your room?
Yeah.
Who needs to be told that? Not me. Not you.
If you're somebody that has self-ownership, you go do that. I agree.
I make my fucking bed every day. How about
Continue.
you? Grown ass man with children and a wife and shit. Like,
By the way, I said I agree with him. I don't agree with him. Jordan Peterson fans.
and a
Keep going.
career and like, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck are you talking to? Not me. You're talking to some dude in his basement.
I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Right? It's for beta
Well,
boys.
He's talking to fucking millennials who literally are.
And he's
like,
trying to make them feel more masculine, which is fine. But that's what he's
Right.
about. This cat here and Hotep Nation is all about like masculine aggression.
Yeah.
Aggressiveness, I should
Yes.
say. Aggressiveness.
Yes. Aggressiveness, yes.
Militancy.
Yes.
To use an old black
Well,
nationalist
I
word.
will say though, fucking chilling here with Brian, man, you're one of the chillest motherfuckers I've met. So obviously, I don't want to let my audience know it's not militancy like that. I'd say militancy. It's not that way.
Oh, no.
It's mental militancy. I would say,
Mastery.
right? Mental mastery, mental militancy, right? Look, our audience is mostly white. They might
I'm
be very
Libra,
scared.
right? So, if we get in astrology, Libra's the balance, right?
Yeah.
So I'm always finding harmony. So you said like one of the chillest motherfuckers you chill with. And it's like, yeah, because we kicking it. But if we were in a different environment with a different purpose, you would see a different me.
I will beat your
Like-
ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Like,
No, I won't.
like how I am with business.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen, I've made people cry before. By accident. Just because
Wait, men or women?
Wait, doing what?
I hope men.
when I consult in businesses.
Oh.
Like, because I teach marketing and business
Fucking
development.
truth hurts, right?
And it's just like I do it on accident. I don't need to do it. It's just that when we're talking business, like there's no emotions involved. So when you say something and I don't like this shit, I'm just like, yeah, now if it's based upon my expertise,
Yeah.
what I know to be true, right?
Yep.
For example, if we're talking about marketing brands to a male demographic, and somebody's like, "Hey, I got a good ad for women," it's just like, "No, we're marketing to one demographic." Like, well, I want to put it on my blog. Well, go put it on your blog then.
Mm-hmm.
But we shouldn't waste company time talking about something that's not for our core demographic.
Well, and hold on, wait. I
Simple
can't
shit like
remember
that.
which one of you said to not go after the weak. Like people, you said, Brian. Know who does not like you, right?
Yeah,
the
that was
Libertarian
good,
Party, that was a fucking great thing. I jotted it down. Like I know you probably thought I was texting the whole time. I was taking notes.
Well, no, it wasn't about. He made a sharper point. It wasn't knowing who is not your market. It was like
It's no one who hates you.
no, it's like announcing it and like owning it and like
own it.
saying it and like saying you're not good enough for us.
Well, exactly.
Right?
The Libertarian
We're not
Party,
qualified.
right?
Yeah.
The Libertarian Party,
Yeah.
to bring this shit back around to the Libertarian, why we're all here.
Yeah.
The Libertarian Party, these fucking motherfuckers, Nick Sarwark, all these assholes, they're chasing after these ultra leftists. They're adopting these bullshit causes. These people fucking hate us. They hate us. What are they doing?
Tonight.
Of course.
Tonight.
They want to kill you. They literally want to
They
kill you.
literally would put us all against the wall.
Literally want to kill you.
And pull the trigger.
Absolutely.
Know who you're fucking... Know who
I
hates
know.
you and stop going
I
for
used to be.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I like just because we in this mode of him picking apart the brand.
Oh, I'm all about picking apart brand. I
Somebody,
fucking
I,
hate
want,
it.
I want you to tell me
Huh?
that decipher this. Somebody said that the way I act on Hotep's been told you is like as if none of this shit really matters, and they don't know if I really believe this shit matters or if I believe it doesn't matter. Right?
Uh-huh.
By the way we put that spin on things. Why are we putting that spin on things?
Are you saying you're the guy who...
Do you mean-
you're the chick who doesn't want to get fucked?
Do you mean
The way we minimize the world's problems.
and make them comical?
Yeah.
That part?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
What is that? That
Brilliant. It's hilarious. But what else is it? I don't
No, I'll tell you what that is.
cracks me up more than anything right now.
when you minimize these problems, right? They no longer matter. What's left?
Right.
Yo ass.
Right. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. The self.
Right?
Yep.
So what
Yeah,
people
man.
don't realize is I'm removing all of the distractions.
Yeah. And it's also that fits with your thing about you view electoral politics, like formal politics, as entertainment.
Yes.
I love that. I talk about that all the time. I'm always telling people about that. It's such a healthy way, psychologically and politically,
Yeah.
to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
That's the thing. That's why I think Dave... Right?
because psychologically, I think I don't have to explain that, right? Because it makes you less angst about fucking stupid politics.
Right.
But politically, it's about remaining independent, like we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, it's also about breaking that
So
cycle, right?
for example, like you brought up Nick Sarwark,
Mhm.
right?
Well, this dickhead brought up Nick Sarwark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you the lesson in that. In Dominate Twitter, this is my marketing mastery book. If anybody wants to learn the marketing mastery of Hotep Jesus, you get yourself a copy of Dominate Twitter. Get the digital version. It's $47. Don't get the one on Amazon. That's my old
Go to get it.
HotepJesus.com.
HotepJesus.com.
The mastery behind. Damn, I forgot the whole. What was we talking about?
Nick Sarwark.
Nick Sarwark. Thank you.
Sarwark.
Don't thank him. I told you.
Thank you. You brought me right back on subject. That got me high as shit.
Thank you for admitting it.
Oh yeah. You can't attack your enemies. Only your supporters can.
You mean like surrogates?
If you want to cultivate power, you can't attack your opponent. Your supporters.
Mm-hmm.
This is where everybody goes wrong. Because what's the common theme in politics? Attack, 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 attack. No. What you need to do is create your own fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
If the Libertarian Party is doing something that you don't like and you want to oust them, exposing it isn't the way. What you need to do is you need to take over the culture.
And it's as simple as throwing better parties. Ooh! Huh?
Fucking
Communist Party. That's what they did.
A.
That's what they did.
You're leaving me hanging here. No, you fucking.
Is that what they did?
Hold on, wait. I want to stop here. Hold on.
I got a story.
You nailed it.
I'll tell you a story.
Well, let me just.
Yeah.
I want you to hear the story.
You love the story.
I want to hear the story. I was in a
You'll hate it
fraternity.
too.
That's the Lions of Liberty. We were all in a fraternity together, right?
Yes,
I know.
yes.
Judge is what you want, but no, that is the fucking key. That's what I was saying earlier. Make liberty likable.
Yeah.
If you're likable, if you're relatable, if you can inspire some
gotta
fucking
be
passion,
cool,
man, that's the fucking thing. Throw better fucking parties. Go it, Thad.
So when I was in grad school, this has been in the 90s, I led it was called a class, but it was really a discussion group because it was me. I went to a black nursing home in Jamaica, Queens, once a week. And I met with about 25
One of the hottest chicks I've ever seen.
black veterans of World War II.
Okay, so the hottest dudes I've ever seen.
Yeah. And it was incredible. And for a lot of, I just learned so much from them because they all were born in Harlem, pretty much. All moved out to Queens.
I remember you talking about these guys. Continue.
Did I tell you about this?
I was in your classes, man.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't.
This is a fascinating conversation.
That's right, I forgot.
For the podcast audience at home.
I forgot.
Can you guys tell me a little bit more about the times you've talked to
Hold
each
on,
other
you got
about
to finish. I want to
stories?
hear. I want to hear this.
fucking story.
Got a bunch of shit. Well, first of all, I asked them once. I said, "How many of you all thought that the war? This is World War II. Thought that war was your war?" Not a goddamn one raised his hand. And they were like, fuck no, it was the white man's war. Every single, and these were just regular middle class black dudes, period. You know, like nothing, not political radicals, nothing.
Oh shit!
This was just a public nursing home.
I didn't record.
Are you joking?
Can we do this again?
Are you serious?
This is my first time using this thing.
You never recorded it? You didn't record any of that?
Oh, you done missed gems.
You got some of it.
I got some.
You got
some on Twitter?
You got the best stuff. You got the best.
Well, tell me the rest of the
Some
story.
of that rest of the shit is kind of fire too.
No, I know.
No, I'm not crying. Okay, good.
Wait.
Oh, come on!
Wait. Yeah, we were heartbroken, man. Don't do that.
We're 57 minutes in. I got it.
This is like.
I was about to say that Jordan Peterson part.
This is cosmic.
I was about to be happy because like, oh
my god, you happy with that? Dude, no man, you could fucking market that.
So how did the Chinese? They was doing parties.
So wait, hold up. Oh, thank you. That's where I was going with this. Yeah, so
they took off work for a goddamn month. They threw the biggest party.
So number one, yeah. So they said the war wasn't our war. Damn, that was so intense, right? Because every white man says it's hell yeah. You know, goddamn Japs. Like fuck, every goddamn white man.
Let's be historically accurate. They call them nips.
Every boomer white man, like my dad. Oh yeah, man. My fucking liberal ass socialist dad used to talk about Japs.
Oh, dude, my fucking boss. I probably shouldn't say that.
The fuck? I was like, Dad, what?
It was so much in the vocabulary in my vicinity that as a young black kid, I used to call him Japs.
Well, that's that's a different kind of racism, but yeah. So communism. So right. So a whole bunch of them, like, I don't know, it seemed like half, maybe more, had been also sort of in the Communist Party. The Communist Party, when these guys were growing up in the 50s, was working really actively and really big in Harlem and recruiting a lot of black people. And the way and I said, so why'd you guys enter because these were all like post men, basically. They all worked for the post office. Another thing I learned, so many, this is important for Hotep Nation, so many black people got employed by the federal government.
Oh, for sure.
So many black people get their money and have since 1945 from the federal fucking government or state governments, right? So their identity is wrapped up in that beast, and that is really bad. But anyway, all these guys work for the post office. So they said the Communist Party gave the best parties. That's why we joined.
That seems so anti what you think the Communist Party. Think of it, everybody bring one thing.
And
I didn't know that.
And guess what? I'm pretty sure, was at a lot or maybe all those parties that the black men really liked.
Yeah.
White women.
Whole lot of white
who were really eager to demonstrate their anti-racism.
Oh my Lord, it sounds like heaven.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, if you're a black man? Oh
man.
my goodness.
I'd have been reciting Karl Marx.
Oh yeah, you would have. Left-wing hotties? Oh yeah.
Oh,
I gotta harken back.
When you know Marx front to back.
That shit is like trophies for them.
Wait a minute.
They can't
you open up your talk with tonight?
The joke.
Yeah, the joke about
I can't tell it again.
Wait, which one?
What, you won't tell him this?
That type of joke
It's gotta be
has
in
to
person.
be consumed there with the audience reaction.
I will tell you,
conservative.
Brian,
How do you tell when the black conservative
okay,
was?
no, all right.
And then how do you tell when the black liberal?
It's fine. You don't have to tell it. I'll tell you the most. I used to do stand-up comedy. I will tell you the funniest and most racist joke I've ever told when we end this.
Good.
I guarantee you're gonna fucking laugh.
Good luck.
I guarantee you're gonna fucking laugh, man. This is the best end of the podcast ever. And I'm like, so anyway, I told him the joke. Beat the shit out of me.
Nah.
All right, this is like an hour, guys. You guys have been amazing. We can keep going.
What was the racist joke?
I'm not going to tell it on the podcast. It will cancel me.
Oh, okay.
You know,
He's gonna let the world know he's racist, but he's not gonna.
I told this. No, dude. I told this on stage at the Comedy Store in L.A.
Oh yeah.
But we're in a different culture now. Yeah. I can't fucking say this shit on this.
You do stand up.
I used to just.
You have that energy. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, I got that.
Now that you say that, I'm like, oh ding. Yeah, that's what's. Yeah.
I got that jizzy.
That's your thing.
Ding. What's that from? Anyway, guys.
Yes, sir.
You have given me an hour of your time, and I fucking am greatly appreciative. This is better than I ever hoped. Gems.
It's fucking classic.
Dude,
intellectual
this
gems.
Is like the Rat Pack.
This is cosmic.
This is awesome. I had a blast. I'd love to have both of you on.
Meaning that I'm Sammy Davis Jr.
I'm Sammy, yo. How the fuck do you?
Who's the black man here?
Oh, okay, wait. Are we taking in the dynamic?
Who knows more about black history?
Ryan,
which is the crazy.
Ryan, are we taking the dynamic of the time? I'd say, if anything, you are the Frank Sinatra. He is.
Did you hear what he just said? I need him to say it louder on the microphone.
He's technically blacker than I am. Technically.
What do you guys do? 23
on paper.
You guys do a 23andMe?
On paper. If we wrote our profile down. Outside of adult, because you got way more degrees than I do. If we did just 18 and below, you'd think he was a black kid.
Right. And you would think he was a white kid.
Well, because
you would think I was definitely think I was a white kid.
And I'm probably in other words, like where
that's true. You grew up.
I grew up in a black. I grew up in a mostly mixed, like 60% black. Yeah, and Berkeley.
He grew up in Oakland.
Yeah,
I know.
Black neighborhood for about a half of my childhood. Yeah.
Oakland.
But my schools were all like half black. All of them. Every single one of them.
I went to school with white kids.
I had black teachers. All my teachers, most of my teachers were black.
I cried the first time I seen a black teacher.
My principals were black. My assistant principal. Oh yeah.
So went to a black school.
Fifth grade, sixth grade teachers were both black. Principal of that school was black. I had 3, 4, 5 black teachers in high school. 4th grade and 5th grade black.
And how did they treat you?
And put all that on paper.
Not well.
Not well?
You was the
Racist.
white devil.
Authoritarian little. Hey, do not defend those people, man.
You was the white devil, though.
You're lucky I didn't become a racist the way those people treated me.
I like you as a racist still.
I should try that.
I've always said that.
I like racist people.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that.
Oh yeah, well, because they're honest.
Well, I'm racist.
Well,
you know what, man?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm racist. I'll be honest.
In what way?
Like, I'm all about black shit.
That's true.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, if I was white, I'd be saying white power.
Yeah.
But I'm saying black power. Right? Like,
Yeah.
All right, hold up.
I'm all about race.
Here's the question, though. Right? Okay, you're all about black shit, right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Which is
If you're a dude
I don't know what to do with it.
like, you ever listen to Legion of Skanks podcast? Hey, if you're a white dude, you're like, white power, but then we sit down and fucking have a good conversation. chill, and
I
you're like,
like
whatever,
it.
I have
I
to do that any motherfucking time. Isn't that better than what we got right now?
I've had
where-
conversations with like racist young white people who were like on that alt-right shit, and I've had conversations with them. And
Wow.
like we were having these conversations about resources, and it's like, yo, if you had your land, you have this land, da 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 da. And he said, if we found this, then we would hoard it. And I was like, well, if we found these resources, we probably share it with you. And he felt like stupid for the fact that he purported that they would hoard the resources. And I just exposed the nature of his Iceman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His Iceman theory.
Right.
Like, here's that racist white shit where they're going to hoard the resources and not share after you just found
that comes
shit,
back
you know
to
what I'm
like
saying, on the
culture,
border or
that
some
comes
shit.
to cultural appropriation.
I'm not going to do that. I'm be like, hey, yo,
Right.
we just found a load of some shit, dog. Come on down.
Well, no,
Wow.
not
You know
only
what I mean?
Wow.
When you got a whole bunch of herb and you not telling nobody.
Right.
What the fuck, bro? Share the weed.
Not
What the
only-
fuck?
Not only with
Well,
resources,
he's trying to sell it to
but
us.
I mean,
not
for
only
our
with resources,
souls.
but with culture, like cultural appropriation, the stupidest concept in the world. Because if
No, you're crazy. I like the fact that cultural appropriation gets called out. It just gets called out on the wrong shit.
Oh yeah.
see, I disagree completely, man.
He's wrong on this.
I did, yeah.
You crazy.
Hotep
no.
Jesus is wrong.
Hotep's
on this.
wrong on this.
You crazy.
Hold on, Riley. Hear me out. No, cultural
How am
appropriation.
I wrong?
You might
I'm telling you.
might be
Tell
right.
me how I'm
Stop
wrong.
just
might be
talking
right.
to
You have to
fucking
know
Thad,
my-
man.
my
This
your
motherfucker's
position.
disrespect. Hotep disrespected me on my own goddamn podcast. Won't look at me in the goddamn mic. He's talking to Thad. I noticed it, you motherfucker. I'm calling you out. Stop just talking to Thad.
This is
Look
my
at me.
this is my big brother.
I know.
That's the first time I met him.
But there are 3 people in the room.
But this is my big brother.
Fuck him in the
We-
ass. I don't
we-
give a shit.
we've never-
We're fucking
we've
talking
never-
here, man.
This is the first time
Fuck
we've ever
that.
seen each other in person.
Yeah.
This is the first
Oh,
time.
really?
Yeah.
The first time I've met him.
You know
in
what? It's
person.
the first time we met in person.
And if this is like,
But
like
we have-
you're literally capturing me in his like first like.
And we've had like an intense relationship. But
Do you guys want me to take a picture of you and put some fucking sparkles around the sides and unicorns?
Damn, Brian.
So you want?
killing.
You need to. I know.
He's destroying this right now. This is my motherfucking podcast, motherfucker.
Look, I'm drunk now. I was nice before.
My bad. I
I'm
apologize.
ripping you motherfuckers apart.
Okay,
I
fine.
didn't say the
All right.
company.
Hey,
I will
listen,
fucking, I
listen,
will literally,
listen.
I will make fun of you bitches
Sit up straight.
so fucking bad. You may feel, I'll make you fucking dickheads cry.
Sit up straight.
I will rip you cunts.
My bad. Go ahead.
All right.
No.
Listen to him.
No, I feel
Look at him too.
God damn
Keep
it.
your eyes on him.
Oh, no, let's talk
Don't
about
look at me. Don't look at me.
All right, well, put your heads together though, so I can stare at just one part.
All right.
What were you gonna say?
Pretty strong. No, that's not like cultural appropriation, man.
Yeah.
This is fucking. I can't believe
Cultural appropriation.
So no, dude, I do cultural appropriation, right? People are bitching about this shit, right? Don't wear dreads, don't wear this, don't wear that.
Yeah.
Dude, cultural appropriation is how we fucking learn from each other. It's literally how cultures interact and intersect.
Yeah.
It's how we develop trade.
Yeah.
It's how we develop the commonality.
Yes.
It's a compliment.
Yes.
Not an not an insult.
Can I give you an example?
Yes, please.
Nancy Pelosi took a fucking knee with Kente Cole around her fucking neck.
Okay, yes, I know. That is not great. That is not great. I agree with you.
What the fuck is that?
He's legit pissed right now, by the way.
Now tell me I'm wrong.
No.
Am I wrong now?
Yeah, dude, but no. You can't.
No, that shit needs to be called out. And that shit was not
Oh,
cool.
my
Okay,
goodness.
but you can't use.
In Congress.
Yeah, I loved it.
Dude,
I
you
loved it
can't-
when you did that. Yeah.
You can't use
Yeah,
one
yeah.
example.
Yeah.
You can't use one example to dismiss all the
Yeah.
other culture.
No.
You
He's
can't.
right. I take it back. I remember your position.
Bullshit. You can't.
Brian.
No.
Brian.
No.
Do you want?
That was straight Black Lives Matter
You
propaganda.
can't. I agree, but you
And
can't
disrespect on
Can I-
so many levels.
But cultural
He's
appropriation is.
Brian.
I'm sorry, that's one example.
Brian.
We're talking about a million examples of people adopting other people's cultures in a way to connect with each other.
Yes.
On a fundamental level.
Yes, absolutely.
So why
You're not
you
getting
can't
something.
say it's a bad thing?
There's He's making a nuanced argument,
I understand he's made a nuanced
which
argument.
has never been uttered by anyone, as far as I know.
Mm.
So everybody who talks about cultural appropriation, including me, until right now, well,
An unattractive white man.
you said it on your
I'm
show.
sorry, I
you
went
said
too
it on your show too, but anyway, until basically now, it's either been like horrible, terrible, bad, evil, racist, yada yada, or like you and me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's great, and that's the way it should be, and no one should ever judge it, and it's never bad. It's
Well, no,
never.
there should never be any fundamental. You can never judge anything. That's like
Right.
I'm a comedian. There's nothing ever off limits.
Right.
There's always grunt.
There is some cultural appropriation that has been derogatory,
Well, agreed.
hostile,
Or
hostile.
manipulative.
Exactly. Manipulative. No, I agree.
What do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean?
She didn't wear the kente
Oh no,
cloth.
yeah. I'm talking more about like the racist shit, like the,
Okay.
know, like the real race,
Right.
like
Yes.
blackface, like some blackface. Some
Yes.
I have a whole thing about.
But is blackface cultural appropriation? No, it's
Yes.
not.
It's
no,
adoration.
Totally,
not.
yes.
It's satire, and it's. Okay, hold on. That I'll glad.
You know he's got like a course on this, right?
Let's go, motherfucker.
He's got a whole course on this
That is
shit.
not- that is
and,
not
and when you
cultural
drop the
appropriation.
course, you drop the course. If you watch the course, you kind of have you got all his arguments already lined up in the course,
Yeah.
and you got your arguments.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it.
That's why he
we'll
acted
do
like
a
that when you
We'll
said
do
that.
it. I don't want. We're already. We'll do a podcast. I'll argue with you on it. It'll be
All
fun.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
I like arguing
All right.
because we'll see.
All right.
Gentlemen,
We're yours. Yes, sir.
final statements because I've had you for
You've
2
had
minutes.
other questions though. I want to be fair, and I haven't been fair to you because I've been geeking out because I'm fucking sick.
You
with
have
this
been
big
geeking
bro,
out.
right?
It's been sad to watch.
and it's just really organic. Wow, it's been sad. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm completely and totally present. Hotep commandments
with that,
with that,
not with me.
and you. Like,
You made this happen.
right.
You made this happen.
Bro, you provided the microphone.
You made this happen.
Like,
This wouldn't have happened.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm just.
you've got
I'm-
history.
I'm busting fucking balls. Don't worry. You don't need to
He
defend
don't
this
even
shit.
know what he got. He don't even know how much gold he got.
Oh
in that
my
right
god.
now.
no,
This is
I
a stack.
know.
This is Fort Knox.
Gentlemen, I know what I've got. I'm very happy. I know what I've got. I know I've got some more fucking
It's a
questions for
stack
both
of
of you. I hope you both.
bars.
I hope you enjoy.
So I want to
this
give
shit.
you. So I want to give you
I
the
want to have you both
opportunity.
back on.
I want to give you the opportunity to ask some questions. We're gonna answer all the questions as fast as possible. Let's go through them. I'm sorry.
Man, that's too long.
Don't worry about the list.
is
This is Thaddeus Russell and
It's
Hotep
too deep.
Jesus.
This is
Like,
no, this
you're
is-
in Joe Rogan land.
This exactly.
Fuck, man.
Exactly.
The
Oh,
fuck?
poor Clint.
Exactly, man. This is
Should I tell Clint from Liberty Lockdown to
this
come
is
and
the
sit in
podcast
corner?
of the year.
He doesn't even need to edit anything.
You
Just
got
let the shit.
not
run.
only do you have Hotep Jesus and Thaddeus Russell, you got them high.
I know.
Word.
It's fucking awesome,
and
man.
you got them loving up on each other too. Especially him because he's
Oh,
gay.
dude, it's,
Especially
Oh my
him because
God.
he's gay and wants to.
we're breaking the fucking taboo.
Did I tell you that he's
God.
homophobic?
Oh,
And I,
Oh,
like,
no, that's
and I like
the
to
funny
tease him about
That's
it.
my
Oh,
favorite.
yeah?
Can I get? By the way,
I know
can
you
I
are.
get? Does anybody have to go to the bathroom? Can I get anybody a water? Or
I want to
whiskey?
answer your question.
I want some water.
You want some water?
Yeah.
Here, come.
I wish to God my weed was. Oh, thank you.
Do you want to hit some of my weed, bro? I got some DA.
Totally.
I got some.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
got some future.
Yeah.
I don't even know
All
what
right.
it
Is
is.
this black market you said? Though?
No, it's publicly it's government approved.
All right.
shit, so
Here's
it's
the
probably
question.
even
You
worse
guys
for
are gonna love this one.
How do I hit this?
You guys are gonna fucking love this.
Just pull it.
Oh,
Right
just pull
here.
it?
Yeah, just pull it.
Here's the question.
Okay.
All right. All the woke shit, like
Yeah.
woke messaging. I know we're not supposed to use the term woke, but Hotep hasn't given me a better term yet. Is this shit
Oh shit.
corporate America dividing people? Is this
Shit.
CIA shit? Do you think it's legitimate coming from the people, right? All this woke nonsense, critical theory,
Wow.
or is this coming from on top? The corporations are adopting it. You just saw the CIA just put out a commercial with woke messaging. What do you think?
Andrew Breitbart said
I'm listening.
politics is downstream from culture.
Yep.
Hotep Jesus says if politics is downstream from culture, then culture is downstream from corporatocracy.
Fucking A.
Yep.
Right?
Economics runs countries. This shit is about the creation and distribution of resources. Notice I said creation because a lot of resources are created. Humans are an infinite resource. There's a lot of economics behind decision making. Those are the facts of the matter. It comes down to that money.
Yep.
How are you trading?
Of course.
Right.
So whoever's in charge of the money, like Adam Weishaupt said, if you allow me to control the money, I care now who make its laws.
Mm-hmm. That, anything to add?
What? So the question is, what? Like, why is the CIA woke?
Well, it's just interesting because corporations.
The CIA was created by the president.
Hotep nailed it, man. Like, everybody, corporations, right? They're adopting the wokeism, but it's convenient. You look at pharma, big pharma, everybody worried about them, now everybody loves them. Big corporations, everybody worried about big corporations, now everybody loves them because they adopted the wokeness.
Right.
And there's polls that came out. So I do public relations for a living, right? So I read these fucking polls. Brands are more favorably looked upon if they adopt this fucking social.
Of course, that's why they did it.
Bullshit,
They're
right?
fucking cool.
So that's the
Bottom
thing.
line.
But that's the thing. Are they adopting it? Is culture leading the brands, or
Yes.
are the brands?
Yes. No.
It's a
leading
symbiotic
culture?
relationship.
No. Culture. No. Culture. Yo, libertarian principle. Hello. You should know this. It's called consumer sovereignty.
I'm asking questions here, Thad, to be an interesting host, you dick.
It's called consumer sovereignty.
Consumer sovereignty.
You know this concept?
No,
I actually know this concept.
I'm not the smart white man in the room. You are.
Fuck.
Am I?
Teach me.
Fuck.
Teach me, master.
Fuck up.
God, I gotta pee so bad. I'm just gonna let you talk. Just keep talking.
Wow.
I'm gonna listen to the bathroom. I'll listen on the podcast.
What were we talking about?
Dude, you're listening.
Damn.
I was about to drop some knowledge.
Consumer sovereignty.
Consumer sovereignty.
I'm gonna pee so bad. I thought.
No, it's
Go ahead.
I forget who it was. Rothbard or somebody did this, but the argument is that the consumer holds all the power in the relationship with with the capitalist.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
All of it.
All we do, you and I are both CEO businessmen, right? Fuck. All I want to know is what the goddamn consumer wants, and all I want to do is give it to him.
Right.
As soon as I possibly can, I am his slave.
Yeah.
I'm his fucking slave.
Correct.
And because there's competition, as long as there's competition, there has to be competition.
Yeah.
As long as there's competition, he can drop my ass in a heartbeat.
Right.
So it's an incredibly insecure place to be, but one in which you are totally dependent and obsessed with what those people want, and your whole life is bent toward giving it to them as fast as you can.
Yeah.
In exactly the way they want it.
Fascinating stuff.
Thank you.
Did I do good as a podcast sister? Coming
Yeah. So, where'd that? I don't know how I connected that, but that was important for some reason.
Yeah.
I have to say it. That
Fucking amazing. He shits gold. Man.
No, shut up, man. Stop.
He just fucking shits gold. He talks and like just gold just fucking falls
All
out
right,
his mouth.
cut into another question.
Okay, I gotta go to bed though.
I know. See, that's how I know.
I have a 7:30 flight.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
I'm doing this in Portland. The same thing, LP.
You're not going to do the same thing. You're going to talk to some jackass in his fucking handicapped king bedroom.
Mises is
Suite of
flying me
comfort.
all over the country. They're paying me for
Well, that's
that.
fucking awesome, man.
Going to Oregon tomorrow night. Doing
They
the
ain't
same
flying
thing
me nowhere.
tomorrow because
That's not
white
you
supremacy.
got some
Hey,
white supremacy.
that's it.
I had an offer to
Which
drive
I
you.
like because I get more money.
By the way, Brian, I swear to God, to tell you the truth right now.
It's not racist. It's just because I get more money.
Yeah,
That's all.
you know what that.
I don't think any less of you. I just like it because I get more money.
But you realize that's the premise of life is self-interest.
Yes.
Like life is so easy
Exactly.
if everybody understood that everybody's out for themselves.
Exactly.
And once you understand that, it's like then you might come to the table with some shit instead of coming begging.
To your point, wait, Brian. To your point, Brian. Oh, you love this.
I got some shit. Instead of coming, hey, you got some shit? Motherfucker, what you got, yo? I got some shit. What you? Every time I see you, you want some shit. You asking me for something. Here, leave me the fuck alone, yo.
All right, Brian. To your point, talk about self-interest. Angela was like, "Hey, by the way, man, if you want to, hang out with Brian, Hotep, he's riding to Fresno Airport at 9 a.m. tomorrow."
What's that?
Angela's cute.
Angela's cute.
Yeah.
She's got a boyfriend. Hold on, look, there's a story.
Too skinny though.
So she
Too
offers.
skinny.
God, this is going on a podcast. Shut the fuck up. Fucking idiots.
Edit
Killing.
that. I think I can't do that.
Killing. Shut up, idiots.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Brian, Angela goes, "Hey, Brian needs to ride to the airport
Angela-
in Fresno tomorrow morning. If you want to network, right?" And I was like, nah, I plan on being hungover tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not giving you a ride tomorrow. Sorry, dude.
That'd be bad.
7:30.
Because he's got a 9 a.m. flight. I'm not getting my ass up at fucking 8 to drive your ass to the airport.
Anyway.
Yo, before we get to the last question in this truly epic podcasting experience, I want to tell you guys about some other podcasting experiences that you can hear us on. Number one is, of course, what used to be called Bravo and Beer. That is the show that is now called The Boring Podcast with me, Rico, and Odie, or I'd say Brian, Odie, and Rico, BOR, The Boring Podcast, where we break down some 90 Day Fiancé, also get into the Am I the Asshole questions posted on Reddit, and I got some other things up my sleeve. I think I might actually debut Shark Tank this week on the show, so check that out anywhere you want to download your podcasts. You can listen in. And also, Mark Claire and Remza Martinez have their side pod called Second Print Comics Podcast, where they break down some of your comic multiverses. Obviously, our show is far funnier. But for you comic nerds out there, check that out as well. All right, without further ado, let's take it on home, shall we?
Yeah, thank you for doing the podcast, though. Appreciate it. Here's the last question of the night.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I have two. You can choose one, right? You guys can debate amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Question one, what's the biggest problem with the libertarian message? Or can we win with logic, or do we have to go emotion? And I showed you this question, because I obviously think
Emotion all the way. Because you got all the logic you need.
But how do you communicate that shit, though?
You're a bunch of high IQ
dickheads.
High IQ dummies.
High IQ assholes,
Yeah.
right? Unlikable dickheads.
Engineering Asperger's motherfuckers
Exactly.
who can't make eye contact and certainly can't understand human emotion enough to tell a compelling story.
Right, no, Brian, now that, telling stories is the fucking key. And
You have to understand feelings. You have to understand emotions. You have to be emotionally.
What Ben Shapiro say?
Be
Facts don't
inspiring.
care about feelings, or feelings don't care about facts.
Well,
Fucking A right, man. And look,
yeah.
they've been right
don't
about a
care
lot of
about
shit.
facts.
But you gotta tell the stories, right?
Yeah.
Fuck
So
your
then,
facts.
so let's go to the first question then.
I got this
What do you
gat
guys
to
think?
to your head right now. Fuck your facts. There's a whole nother level to this.
Fucking A. Well,
Yeah.
what's the biggest problem with the libertarian message? I want to hear from each of you.
Oh God. Who cares?
They don't
Where do you
have
start?
a
Where
message.
do you
That's
start?
the biggest problem.
Yeah.
They don't have a message. What the
Yeah.
fuck is the Libertarian Party?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Yeah, right. I don't
Come
even know.
on, man.
I don't even know what their motto
Come here,
is.
Brian.
What is their motto?
This is just embarrassing, but that's not on video. I had my hand out. I was gonna
You
fucking.
left it hanging.
Oh,
Don't
my
leave it
bad.
hanging.
Dude, no. You fucking just nailed it. That shit.
They
Sorry,
don't got
it's weird.
one.
The California
That's
thing,
why I was telling them, what's y'all
they
branding?
have no message.
What's
Yeah.
your branding?
Yeah.
What are you known for?
That's what I've been harping on, man. How do you, God, you
Can I
need to
tell you-
communicate
can I-
something
can I-
that's fucking simple and to the point principle?
Yeah.
Libertarian, you hear this shit. I can't remember which one of you guys talked about it, because I was, listening to both of you guys for an hour, droning on. But, but one of you guys was like, how do you communicate the message? How do you make it simple and straightforward? How do you communicate this shit? How do you sum that up, right? Elevator pitch for libertarianism. How do you fucking do that shit?
That's you.
Right? And
Suck
I have
my
thoughts.
dick. That's what you tell them.
That's what he said to
That's the
you.
new-
You're
No,
just stealing his branding.
No, that's the new Libertarian message. Suck my dick.
Yes, sir. I like it.
that's the new motto.
I like that.
Suck my dick.
You want the rest of this?
I like
Nah,
it.
good.
I like
That's
it. No. Yes, and it's very much you too. This is
No, I like what you
got
said.
the masculine edge there a little bit.
Man,
Just a little bit.
No, but I like what you said. You were saying,
What's
be
the
different,
point?
right? Reject everything. Reject every fucking premise. That's what libertarian
Yeah,
is
stop
not
trying
doing.
to play by the game, by the rules.
Exactly, man.
Fuck them rules.
I know.
You're not gonna win. How you gonna win in the game playing their rules? You gotta
Especially
make your
identity
own rules.
politics rules.
Right.
Which is what the last party did, right?
Well, look, what just
Word.
the Libertarian
Damn.
Party's fucking
Like, be
message
different.
should
Y'all
be
should be out here with purple
Think
mohawks
different.
and
Yeah.
fucking Harley Davidson
Mad
motorcycle.
Max shit.
Yeah, word. Word. You say it.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
look, you're talking about think different, do different. The Libertarian Party, man, what shouldn't the thing just be like? Try different, think different, do different. This shit hasn't been tried.
Yo, we just gave him the whole $1 million plan
Oh,
right there.
Oh no, fuck.
I know. I was like,
no.
the-
I had.
Suck my dick. I'm on my Harley, bitch.
"Where's our consulting fee?"
Word.
The LP owes us some money.
ASAP.
You're
We wanted it
consulting
Bitcoin. We wanted it. We want it tomorrow.
I want
You're
it
consulting
Dogecoin. Yes.
Your consulting fee is being
I
able
want-
to sit on this handicapped,
Nah.
stained
We
couch
need to be
in my
compensated.
King's Suite of the Comfort Suite. You're
The
welcome.
official haircut. I'm gonna give 2 official haircuts of the Libertarian
Am I
Party.
gonna get one? My fucking bald head. I mean, Thad gonna get them? We don't. None of us have hair.
Well, for the people who got hair, mohawks and mullets.
Oh, I had a mohawk in college. I fucking killed.
Mohawks and mullets, and your mullet gotta be skinny and it gotta be long.
No mullets.
I love the mullet. That's the greatest white man haircut in history.
Oh my god.
White man's never
Is
created
this-
a better haircut
Is
than a
this
mullet.
your attempt to subvert the white race?
No, no, hold on.
Y'all just don't know
No, Ryan,
swag.
No, fuck that.
The
Ryan,
swaggiest haircut y'all
What?
got is the mullet.
You just
I'm sorry.
Name a swaggier haircut.
I'll tell you what.
than a white-
By the way, Snoop Dogg right now is rocking a
We're
mullet.
loud as
Stevie
fuck.
Wonder's been rocking a mullet for years.
Word. This is what I'm saying. This shit is swag.
Right?
Kanye had one.
Dude, Stevie Wonder
Wonder?
has no hair till the fucking back.
Oh my god.
Stevie Wonder's got
Pick up on that.
Slander Stevie
no
Wonder.
hair
Right,
to
leave
the
Stevie out of
back. Snoop Dogg,
You're
you're
talking about
fucking
a-
right here now.
Talking
man.
about a
Snoop-
saint.
Word.
What the fuck?
Word.
Snoop Dogg and Stevie Wonder both are rocking mullets right now. Fucking
You're talking about another saint, Snoop Dogg.
talking truth.
What else? What else is an aesthetic for the new Libertarian Party? We gave them hogs.
I need more money before I say
Libertarian-
Thank you, word.
You guys, you know
right.
what
Let
our
me
friends
shut
have
up.
money. You guys
Right.
probably flew economy here. You probably had somebody give you. I had to give him a ride, or not. I rejected
I
a
flew
ride.
first class.
Did you really?
I came from fucking Jersey. You think I was going to take a 6-hour
Damn,
flight with a
nice.
layover?
Yeah,
Not in
man.
first
Where are you
class.
at in Jersey?
I'm bougie.
I'm
You
from
know how I
Philly,
grew
man.
up. Like,
Nice, that's
the
right, you
fuck?
did. I
We're
forgot.
part of Jersey.
I'm
Bougie as shit.
Grew up white.
That's a-
Central Jersey.
Okay.
I've been all over Jersey.
All right.
I grew up in like Yardley Morrisville, Bucks County.
So I think we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
It's
here.
like, I gotta go to bed. They fucking
Waiting for you guys to shut the fuck up.
I'm serving this
Fuck
party
yeah.
and I'm not getting paid enough, so I'm
All right.
I'm going on strike.
Plug your shit. Plug your shit.
Oh, renegadeuniversity.com. We got all kinds of stuff. Webinars. Just amazing number of webinars. All kinds of video courses you can stream. renegadeuniversity.com. And then my podcast is every week, and it's called Unregistered with Thaddeus Russell. So
Hell yeah.
there it is.
Hotep.
HotepJesus.com, man. These are our closing thoughts, and this is my first conversation with Dad in person. Deep conversation. So I appreciate you for having us and putting us together on this, because we wouldn't have had this moment if not for you.
True.
So I want to appreciate you for that. HotepJesus.com. Dad killed it tonight, though.
You killed it.
Nah, you made the hour seem much shorter.
It was your first political speech. It was unbelievable.
That's true, man.
It was unbelievable. That was ridiculous. I've
My
never
first political speech tonight, guys.
I got to tell you,
I'll
I was.
see if I can get a copy
I got
of
to tell
that,
you, I was
man.
nervous when you told me that it was going to be your first speech. I was like, "Oh shit, this might be a little rocky." But you were like so smooth.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. And I told you that's your template. Just give that speech, but just you just plug in new content.
But you were shitting gold.
Dude, here's the secret.
All right,
man.
stop. We got to go.
We're all look. You on stage.
But he was right. You put
If
this
you're-
together, and we appreciate this. This was a really special.
Well, I
moment.
appreciate you guys coming out, man.
This is
It's-
a really special thing for us, and this wouldn't have happened without you.
Well, especially for me too. I know.
Appreciate it.
I shit you not, man. Hey, you fucking guys, man. I never thought I'd be in a room with both of you at the same time. I forgot. It's weird. We do the California thing. We do a handshake and then a fist bump, and I forgot people aren't familiar.
that's that Mexican
Dude, it's fucking.
Yeah.
I know. It's.
We do
I
that.
got so used to
We do that.
I tell you, I'm from Philly, man. I was like, what the fuck is this fist bump shit? Anyway,
yeah.
you guys are amazing. Thank you both, and we're done.
Thank you.
There you go. That wraps up my conversation with Thaddeus Russell and Hotep Jesus, a.k.a. Brian Sharp. Awesome time. As you can tell, it was one of those funny things. Like I said, it's not an interview, it's a conversation. And I left it as such, fly on the wall style. Hopefully, I'm not too embarrassing during that. my drunkenness during that conversation, trying to pipe up here and there. But yeah, big thanks to both those guys. Awesome having them on. I look forward to having further conversations with both of them in the near future. By the way, if you want to hear some more conversations with people in the movement, of course, Thaddeus Russell was just on with Mark pretty recently on the Lions of Liberty's flagship show. Make sure to check that out. Also, Mark just was speaking this past Monday with the one and the only John Lee Dumas, of course, is podcasting royalty and the host of Entrepreneurs on Fire. And I'm sure you heard Tuesday's show where John Odermatt out of Finding Freedom interviews Scott Horton, but he also will have an interview coming up tomorrow for you guys, or a show. I don't know what he's doing yet. We keep it secret from each other. But there you go, guys. Make sure to check them all out. We are the greatest libertarian variety show on the face of the planet, and you should tune in. And also, just to wrap up the show, big shout out to Andrea McCardle and the Mises Caucus. They did really fantastic in the California LP convention. Angela said that they pretty much got all of the seats that they had gone for, which is fantastic to hear. And they got 11 out of 15 positions on the executive committee. So Mises time, guys. Mises time. All right, for me, Brian McWilliams from the Lions of Liberty, from Electric Liberty Land. Always stay plugged into Liberty.